let's go get pregnant.
This old habit's got a hold on me, won't let go of me.
Well, I'm sitting here waiting for Laura. She's having some acupuncture. I don't know how to feel today. I'm all over the place. It's different, but Jesus, I just feel like I'm going to explode. It is a day of waiting for us. Just here to support Laura and love on her, and keep the good vibes, the happy vibes. It is exciting.
So I just had my first round of acupuncture before my transfer, feeling very relaxed. And yeah, let's do it. I really need to go to the toilet.
Well, seeing as you can't pee, I'm going to pee for you.
Nice for you.
Yeah. Hold on to it.
How are you feeling, apart from needing to pee?
A little overwhelmed.
She didn't get to be here for the last transfer.
No, not at all. I was sitting out in the car.
Sorry, crying. Oh, excited. And then meet our next little one.
Yeah. Yep.
But why are you crying?
It's my allergies.
Just putting my feet up. A bit nervous? At least you get to keep your pants on.
You're not nervous?
Before. The hardest part is needing to go to the toilet, honestly. I just concentrate on that the whole time, not peeing myself.
I just went, so I feel like...
That's nice for you. I feel like this whole process is, I mean, I wouldn't say easier on you because you did have to do the micro-tests, but the pregnancy part's definitely easier on you. Or is it?
It's definitely hard to watch.
No. Well, it starts here with me needing to go to the toilet. So I can't laugh too much because I'm up.
Yeah. I don't know, this week I've been doing a lot of thinking. I don't know whether it's philosophical or not, but I've been mesmerised by it. It's just all magic.
Yeah,
how we made our line, how we even exist ourselves.
Like, what point does the soul come into the embryo? Is the soul already attached to the embryo? And maybe that soul's supposed to be here for a short time or a long time.
A long time. That's what it's for. It's here
or
for its perfect
is
time.
our next child already pre-decided and it's in this embryo or it's not? Like, what point does it all happen?
I don't know what started me thinking like this. I was walking with Addie.
It's kind of hard to like give yourself over to the process, but that's really all you can do, isn't it? Just be like a vassal. I really need to go to the toilet. Please don't laugh.
I mean, of course, you just say chat.
I need to go to the toilet. They've got to take me through now, please. Well, I'm just saying that
Yes,
like
an appointment after your pregnancy.
people are so clueless when they first come to fertility treatment, because you spend your whole life, like say if you know you want to get married or have kids one day, you pay attention to things like weddings, because you're like, one day I want to have a wedding, so you just like your mind is open to those things, so you all through your whole life you spend time thinking about it, but nobody goes through their early life thinking, I'm going to give infertility. Well, I mean, I guess some people with
we didn't.
some people with certain diagnoses might, but you don't spend your whole life thinking, oh, one day I'm going to need that, so I should pay attention. So that kind of like not paying attention means that when you do find out you need it, you're completely blindsided. You have no idea what the process is, how it works.
Well, I know for me, I didn't know where to start with regards to what to
And
look
you
for
even
and how
had
to
some hint that you would need it through your life, but you were
I
just
wasn't
weren't paying
listening,
attention.
no.
Yeah, because not everybody goes, I'm not going to need that, so they don't pay attention. Almost like, and they kind of go, oh, those poor people that need that, I won't need that.
Yeah, I'll never need that.
You don't need it until
Head
you
in
do.
the sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why everyone's so kind of clueless when they start. Yeah.
Jeez, how was that?
I did it. I went to the toilet. I couldn't wait
hold
anymore.
on
But now I'm just
anymore.
going to drink my whole bottle.
So what did you learn from this process?
I
You were
should've
just
gone-
saying you should have
I should have
gone.
gone to the toilet before acupuncture, and then I would have been good. But I also learned that I can't stop mid-pee. That's what I'm sitting there going,
I did ask you that. I said, can you sort of just go and get rid of
I
a
don't
little
think
bit?
so. I tried, and I kept like trying to stand up, and I'm like, no.
No, you're not done.
But I couldn't stop in between. So anyway,
So
okay,
why is it you have to fill up your bladder again?
Well, she just explained
They
it to us. It's
explained
like
it.
your uterus can be bent a bit like that, and when you fill up your bladder, it flattens it out like that.
It flattens it out like a big bed.
Yeah, so they can put the embryo in. So I gotta drink some water now. Excuse me.
Alright. Glug, 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 glug.
I'm doing this for our children.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Stop filming me.
I've stopped.
Uh-oh, here comes the embryologist.
You don't even know who we are.
So, you've got your little embryo here, so you'll see the 2 discs of DNA appearing in the middle there.
Yeah.
So that's how we know that the egg is fertilized. Starting our divisions. We also have a time point down the bottom, so we know we're heading into day 2, heading into day 3 at the moment. And around about day 4, you'll start to
That
see
is
those cells
beautiful,
merge
isn't it?
together. Yeah, there's some really nice divisions.
It's really equal and even.
Yep, beautiful.
Oh,
And it should
it's
start to compact
beautiful.
right there. And then you'll start
You
to see
crying
it
yet?
forming a
It's actually-
blastocyst right there.
Yeah.
That's different.
And this one is
Think
fully
it's
hatched,
different?
so you'll start to see it shoot out of the shell.
Gosh, that is like textbook.
It's beautiful.
I mean, with my embryology degree, but
Yes.
oh,
So you can kind
that's
of
quite different.
yeah.
because it's
fully
like
hatched.
6 fully
yeah,
gone.
fully
Yeah.
hatched. So the shell's left behind there.
Oh, wow.
And then we've
Wow.
also
That's why
got
it is different.
yeah, we've got a clump of cells in here, so that's the inner cell mass, the fetal
Yep.
cells.
Yep.
And then everything around the outside that looks a bit like a soccer ball, those
Yep.
are our placental cells.
Gosh, that's when I see like videos, I'm like, oh, mine don't look like that, but that
It's beautiful.
it's a really beautiful
Yeah,
one.
it is. It's a nice one. So hopefully
goodness.
it's nice and sticky for you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you want to
Wow.
keep the video?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you'll give us one. It gives the goodness.
Okay, just a speculum going in. You okay?
Yes.
It's never the fun part.
It's not a fun way to make a baby.
Well, you're right.
Yep.
Okay, now I'm just going to wash the cervix. I'm going to start doing a little scan now, okay? Uterus. And our catheter's just sitting here, and I'm going to ring the bell now. And so we're just here. Okay, so we're putting the little embryo back now. And you can see that line going in now. I'm going to pull it back a tiny bit. And then Nicole's going to release it. Right in the middle. Perfect. Slam dunk. As always. The couple next door said, what do you call it when you do the basketball without hitting the
Yeah.
swish? A swish. They said, oh, you did a swish. You hit the
Do all
sides.
swishes by now.
Hold on, hold on
The
one
embryo
sec.
is just being retained in this
There we
microphone.
go.
Ah,
Got it.
sticky.
Got it.
Oh, the embryo is stuck.
What? Oh, it's stuck in the catheter?
So sometimes they get stuck. So even though the bubble came out.
Okay, so we do it again?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't happen very often.
It was a bullseye without the ball.
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't be able to see the
can't see
embryo because it's more like it's
microscopic.
Yeah, it's like a tenth of the
That's why
size of a
you check,
follicle.
huh?
That
That's
is the
right.
last fail-safe check, absolutely.
Alright.
Happy to go again.
So this means that it's very sticky, probably climbing to the edges. So this doesn't, we've done studies on this, and these little embryos that get stuck actually have higher pregnancy rate.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, it's fully hatched and everything, so does that have anything to do with it?
Might be sticking to the catheter.
Okay, well, let's
Well, that's why they don't pull out when you stand up, because they stick.
You're like, yeah, now I get to go to the bathroom. No, you have to hold for a little bit longer.
I love having the thing vacuum.
You heard the all clear, meaning they've gone and checked underneath the microscope to make sure that catheter is all clear of that little embryo. So we have a little bullseye just right there. A little embryo. So yeah, as we said, we can see the transfer bubble, but we wouldn't be able to clearly identify where the embryo would be, but it would be around the transfer bubble. Yeah. So you've got
I
to put it on board.
always thought it was quite funny since last time. I always thought that you had this big space and you just drop it in there and
Sure.
it's literally
Just floats.
floating around.
Yeah, because all
But
the
then-
literature shows the
Yeah.
cervix to be like this.
And I've
But
even
it's
done
actually
loads
like
of
this.
studies. It's actually
Yeah.
It was someone said like a jam sandwich.
Yeah,
Like, that
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. She was like a sticky jam sandwich. It's like all the literature shows it to be like this, but this is just all like your uterus.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like much like that, or like half of an avocado.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I think is always yummy.
Oh my goodness.
Um,
I didn't
so-
cry this time, are they?
I did.
You did cry?
So please, take your time getting dressed. There's no rush. If you've got any concerns in the next 2 weeks, please contact your nurses because we want to take that anxiety off your shoulders. It's better to just talk it out loud and then just to hold it in and then it just creates extra thought bubbles. So yeah, reach out. We're here for you. I'll give you guys some time. All right. Sprinkling up baby dust.
Thank you so much. It was great to do that with you, Jen.
Oh, I really hope this is the one then, guys.
Yeah?
Right.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Cheers,
This old habit's got a grip on me, won't set me free, won't leave me be. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in. I can't shake it, I can't break it, I can't get away from you, you pull me in.
Back at that magic thing, I just look at that video and I just go, no words can describe how I feel because
It is like it's really interesting because it's crazy to think that like the process of a human being made is so otherworldly. Green light, yeah.
it's a green light now.
It's so
It's a
otherworldly,
sign.
but it's also weird that that we have some control over the process. You know what I mean? Being able to take an egg and sperm out of the body and fertilize it out of the body and put it in. It's amazing. And just watching that, I think I've watched the video of our first baby so much of her embryo. To see a new embryo and just think about like how are we going to find space in our lives for another baby. And just I really hope it's this one. It was
I talk to Laura about this a lot. I think about it, but maybe it's a male thing. I don't know. I just can't comprehend. I just can't.
Having another
I
child.
just can't even.
yeah.
I don't have the space for it until I do.
Well, it's like I was saying to you the other day. It's because we think that another baby would double the love that we already have. But then I was like, but the love's already infinity. So infinity plus infinity is still infinity. So it's the same amount. That's how I'm seeing it anyway.
I just wonder whether is it possible to even have the capacity. Oh,
Yeah. And that's what I was saying to you before as well. Like I'm really nervous about I just feel like there's something about this. The pessimist in me is like, we have a perfect looking embryo, perfect lining, perfect timing, and I'm just like, the pessimist in me is like, okay, what's going to go wrong?
To get whacked around
I'm
the
waiting
back
to
of the
get.
head.
I'm waiting to get hit. But at the same time, I'm like, maybe it'll work.
Well, we live in,
Well, you live in hope until you
hopeful.
get the news that it's not been successful, right? Because what else can you do? May as well be
there's-
hopeful until the moment.
There's literally nothing else you can do.
I hope we have better HCG numbers this time if we're lucky enough to get pregnant.
Yeah,
'cause
that was rough.
That was rough. But yeah, perfect. Actually, we were talking about how it's really interesting with the transfer because the embryo got stuck in the catheter.
It did, and they actually said that it's actually a better
Slightly higher
sign.
chance.
Yeah.
They did testing.
Because
They
it's
did
stickier.
studies on. Well, I don't know
Even
if
more
that's
sticky
why,
or whatever.
but they have found that embryos that get stuck in the catheter have a slightly higher pregnancy rate. Is what she said, to be scientific about it. But it was interesting. I was
They
saying.
may have just been trying to make us feel better as well.
She said there were studies, so she can't.
Well,
say
I
that
can
if
say
it's-
that there's studies as well.
I did a study in my
I
backyard.
did a study that...
That must be something they have studied though, because they'd be trying to figure out why some stick and why some don't. They must have done a study on that. Anyway, what I found was
the
really
pessimist in me.
there is no pessimist in you. The thing that I found interesting was when it happened. Obviously, we knew that was something that can happen because we're experienced with IVF, but a lot of people who aren't experienced with IVF might not realize that's a thing that can happen. So immediately they went to, everything's fine, we're all good, everything's fine. I didn't even realize for a minute that it had happened. I was like, oh.
Because we could actually see the bubble,
Yeah, you can see
the
the bubble going.
transport bubble.
But I just thought they were so good in the way that they handled it and keeping it calm.
Yeah.
And then lucky me gets to have another thing shoved up there, so
She loves it.
I do not. I love getting the opportunity to do a transfer. It is the best part of the process. And today is the best day of the process until positive pregnancy test. But there's a lot that has to happen between and we have to get through the 2-week wait. So anyway.
Which is love, guys.
You're sweet, Lord, it is too much for me. You got me on my knees. I know I should just walk away, but your hold on me won't give away.